Hello and welcome once again, my name is PEA, and today I'm bringing us a brand new Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare video. So today we are doing the Plasma Pea Shooter in-depth review. This is the first episode of my series, and in this series we're going to be basically doing a whole big review of all the new characters that are gonna be coming in the future. So I know this is the first episode, it might not be the best one, but I really did put a lot of effort into it. So if you guys do enjoy it, just please tell me in the comment section below so I can know that you guys enjoyed it. I know that there are two new characters coming in the future, which is the Chester Chomper and Dr. Chester. I'm gonna be doing in-depth reviews for those ones too, so stay tuned for them. And this series is gonna be covering 4 different points. First of all, the stats. That's more technical stuff that you guys might want to know. After that, when to use, which is basically on which game modes, and after that is how to use it, which is basically strategies on how you can get more kills if you want to have higher advantage points, if you want to have better splash damage, stuff like that. And finally, we're gonna be covering my overall opinion. So let's get straight into the video. Alright, so if you want to have a good comparison, if we want to have a good review of this character within the stats section, we gotta compare it to other pea shooter, and that pea shooter, is basically the normal pea shooter, the standard pea shooter, so that we can see if it is better or not, since it is an add-on update. So first on, we're gonna go into the sticker book, and after that into stuff I found, like the reloading time, how much damage it did, etc. So first of all, in the sticker book we can see the normal pea shooter, that the ammo is PEAs, the reloading is fast, the damage is impact splash, and it also has splash damage, and the range or the usage is mid-range. And now into the Plasma Pea Shooter, the ammo is plasmic energy, the reloading time is medium, the damage is impact, and it also has splash damage, and the usage is mid-range. So they are basically the same, except for the reloading time. The reloading time on the pea shooter, or the normal pea shooter, is basically a bit better, but that doesn't make it that better since it has less bullets. We can see that I did kind of like a testing on Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare within the game, and the normal pea shooter has 12 bullets and the Plasma Pea Shooter has 14 bullets. The damage that the normal one does is from 20 to 37, and the normal, well, the Plasma Pea Shooter has 3 different type of shootings basically. If you don't like hold the trigger any second, if you're just spraying and praying, you're going to do like 20 from damage. Okay, that's kind of like the normal from normal shoot. If you hold it a bit, you're going to do 47 to 50 from damage, and if you hold it for the supercharging extra plasma shooting ball, you're going to be getting around 60 or 70. So that's definitely a lot. And the splash damage from the normal Plasma Pea Shooter shooting is 10. But right now splash damage is not really that important. The reloading time for the normal pea shooter is 1.60 seconds, and the reloading time for the Plasma Pea Shooter is 2.30 seconds. So it is a bit quicker, the normal pea shooter, but it has 2 less bullets, so that kind of makes up for that. But if you guys don't know what the Plasma Pea Shooter, I guess I didn't explain it that well, is you have 3 different type of shootings, I said before. If you just click the trigger, a lot of times you're going to shoot the normal bullets. If you hold it like 2 seconds, you're going to charge the second charge basically, and that will do a bit more damage. If you hold it more time, you're going to charge the super explosion plasma ball, and that's going to do a ton more damage. And what's good about that third explosion is that it can, if you shoot at the wall or at the floor, it's going to stay there, and there's going to be a bit of an explosion. You guys can see gameplay on that, or maybe you will guys will see it when to use it. So let's get straight into the next topic. Alright, so this next topic is where to use it, and what does that mean is where you can get the best out of this character, talking about game modes. So, this character, what's good about it is that it's kind of, basically like the future cactus. It can reload a very big explosion, a very big shooting ball, and it can do a ton of damage, but you really gotta know how to use it, because I'm not myself the best player with this character. It's definitely quite difficult to use, but we'll see that in my opinion. The best game mode to use it is where you want to take advantage of its explosion. And basically that is, it can be in gardens and graveyards. That's a very good example to use a plasma pea shooter, and the reason why is when your enemies, the zombies, are capturing, the basically capture hill, you're gonna be able to throw your super explosion at them, and if you don't hit them directly, it will stay in the floor and it will cause a bit of extra damage, and that's just really good. It is also very useful in suburbination as well, because you basically have to capture spots too. So I really like using it on suburbination too. But on gardens and graveyards I found it really useful. I was playing really well with it on gardens and graveyards, because basically if there are a lot of enemies together, which there will be on that game mode, because that game mode is about cooperation, you cannot just capture a hill without having any teammate near you. You're really gonna get a ton of kills if you don't hit them directly, and you really should charge your ultimate weapon blast to make more damage. Alright, so now we are going into how to use it. So the Plasma Peashooter is a very good character, but you really gotta learn how to use it, because I haven't learned it myself quite yet. Since it has the ability to charge a super explodey Plasma Pea ball, it is going to do a lot of damage if you do hit your target, but if you don't, then it's going to get really annoying, and it might get you killed, or you might not be able to kill that enemy basically. So the way that you can learn how to use it better is you can go into Garden Ups. Garden Up is a great game mode that you can practice your accuracy and basically just hitting your enemy, and that way you can have better accuracy, and when you go into an online game you might be able to get more kills and to hit your target more times. You want to also have a higher advantage point over your enemies. Since the pea shooter has the ability to jump very high, you really want to take advantage of the higher points, just like roofs, buildings, etc. That way you might be able to get a bit of covering over your enemies. You might be able to get the roof as cover, as I did in a bit of the gameplay, if I'm correct. But yeah, if you have advantage points, it is going to be very good, since you can charge your super explodey ball and then just hit it at them, and they won't see it coming from anywhere in the map if you are on top of them, and you can just simply shoot a big explosion ball on them that will do like 70 damage to them, and then just a few more bullets and you will have them dead at your enemies. So yeah, just take really good higher advantage points, as well as practice on Garden Ups, so you can have a better gameplay. Alright, so now we got into my overall opinion of this brand new character, the Plasma Pea Shooter. It is a very good character, but it's very difficult to use. You really gotta have a great aim using this character, because if not, you're really gonna have a tough time hitting your target, getting killed, and that's not cool. You really want to play as well as possible with characters basically. So I just showed you guys before how you can get better with it, playing Garden Ups. That really helped me a bit. It does help you quite a lot, because you can really practice your aim, as I said before. But I really like this character. Once you get good with it, which I don't usually do, but I did have quite a few games that I played with it. If you have good games, then it is going to be deadly for your enemies, because with 14 bullets, that's more than the normal one, and having the ability to charge an ultimate blast, that is really good. And you can also shoot bullets multiple times, just clicking the trigger, very quickly, and that will do like 20 from damage, which is also not a bad thing, you know, by having the ability to charging a super big explosion. That's very good indeed. So overall opinion, I did really like it, but it's kind of difficult to use. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is my first video of this series. I am planning to do more of these videos on the 2 new characters that will be coming out, the new Chester characters. I am really looking forward to them. I cannot just wait to make this in-depth review. And if you guys did enjoy it, just be sure to comment. Right now I don't want really likes, I want you guys to comment if you did like it, and any other topic you guys would like me to add. If you want me to make the video shorter, larger, just tell me what you thought of it. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video.